Alisha, how was your day today?
Honestly, great. I slept amazing.
Nice, good.
That means I'll do a good episode.
Remi, how'd you sleep?
Not great because I've been going to bed at like 2 a.m.
Why?
Because I've been on TikTok. That's my bad though.
Or you were having a good night with Cal.
No, Cal was downstairs watching TikTok. I was upstairs watching TikTok.
Yeah, no. Whatever helps you sleep better at night. Yeah.
Zane, you had a good night?
I had a great night.
Good.
3 hours of sleep.
Oh.
3 hours?
Crushing it.
I have a hard time sleeping. I need something to really knock me out at night, and nothing works like sleepy time
time tea.
Cherry,
does not work.
Tart cherry juice.
Yeah, have you tried a
Really?
Sleepy Girl mocktail?
Yeah, but like I'm
Did you
not
try
drinking
it?
a glass of sugar before bed.
It's good for you.
No, it's not.
It helps.
No, it's
it
like
helps put you to bed.
It's like melatonin.
The cranberry
Magnesium.
that has like
The
40 grams of
tart.
sugar. I can't.
Well,
drink
It's
that.
cherry.
the nutritionist actually said eat some fruit before bed.
Oh, I
Do you
forgot.
remember
They
that?
saw Goliath for a minute.
Yep.
Yeah, but
Why
fruit-
sugar before
fruit
bed?
is different than like what's in those juices. Those are like pure
Well,
sugar.
What
I
about
slept great.
That's good, right?
And
Pure
sugar like spikes your like. Sugar makes you like stay up. It
What
doesn't
about
like for you to
just
sleep.
magnesium then?
Yeah.
With the
I
melatonin.
tried that. It like maybe I need like a different form of magnesium. I know there's different forms of magnesium you're supposed to take. Maybe I'm doing the wrong one because it's not working.
You're supposed to eat the raw metal.
I do not. Bro, I can see my hair from here. That's not good.
It's not bad.
All right, everyone compliments it when we start.
Zane, your hair looks really good today.
Thank you so much. I just rolled out of bed.
Let me get one of these.
Are you using the K18? Are you using K18? It looks great.
You get a car. You get a car. You get a car.
Wow.
It just got more voluminous and it's staying.
Jordan told me it's giving Ellen.
It's giving cockatiel right now.
cockatoo.
No, look at it now.
What's cockatoo or cockatiel?
Cockatiel.
What's that?
A little baby bird.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not like the big bird, like cockatoo.
It's giving
cockatoo.
I didn't know that was a thing.
chicken little.
Chicken Little. Yeah.
Little.
I'm about to put my hat on, so you guys don't have to worry about it anymore.
I think you should. I think it'll make you
You should
feel
have heard
better.
what these guys were saying before we started recording.
We said it was good.
I forced them to give me compliments.
We said stop.
Maybe
touching
just
it.
one flat down now.
Okay.
One. And
I said don't touch it.
Is that good?
I think so.
Uh-huh.
I can't.
Perfect. Don't touch it.
Okay.
I'm so happy. I feel like we haven't recorded in a while. I feel like we're due.
It's
We
2
missed
weeks
you
every
guys.
time.
I
2
know, but
weeks
it just
every-
I feel like we need to,
I
catch
know.
up.
I know, and a lot has happened in the past 2 weeks. We went to Coachella. Lana Del Rey recognized Alisha again.
Again. Isn't it twice? Didn't you hit her twice?
Hit her?
Or was that once? I hit her like
Yeah.
interact. Or was that the first time?
I can't.
that
Sorry, I
weekend?
can't look at
I gotta need
Zane
to fix
today.
it. Don't wear the hat.
I have to because you guys keep looking at me and I can see, I can feel it. I can feel it.
Oh, a new hat.
Yeah.
Come on, budget.
From Guest Pound.
Let's go.
From Guest Pounds.
Come on, guest.
From Guest Pound Town.
Pound
Much
town.
better.
Yeah, you like
Good,
that?
good.
Okay.
Ugh, I can't.
Yeah.
So flowy.
Rocking in our biggest sponsors. We got taken care of this weekend, did you?
Zane,
I took care of myself.
We do not brag. We do not do that.
Yeah, Heath and I were just luxuriously taken care of. You girls might not relate to that, but we were flown out, staying in the compound.
I will say when I was driving, I definitely saw some planes overhead.
Yeah.
I was just like, fuck these
How'd that
bitches.
make you feel?
Honestly, I was like, Zane's probably freaking out right now. So
I
I'm
was.
fine.
I thought I was gonna die the whole time. There's a lot of wind on short flights. There's a lot of wind up there,
Especially over the desert.
'Cause you're
That
lower.
is
And
because
you
you're
can't
not
get as high
You're
up,
not going too
yeah.
high up. You're going right over the highway.
Yeah.
It's scary up there.
I don't mind it. I think it's fun.
You like the bumping?
Private
To
jet?
me, I see. I don't know. I'm just like really used to like flying private, so I guess it just doesn't like bother me at this point. No, I kind of. To me, it's like a roller coaster. When we hit turbulence, I put it in my head that it's fun, and I'm like, this is cool.
Absolutely not.
And when you look at it like
Absolutely
that,
not.
it kind of you don't freak out.
Remi, are you like grabbing Cal's hand whenever like?
No, I'm
turbulence
grabbing
hits?
the armrests and I'm just like praying for dear life every time
Oh.
I'm shaking. My hands are so sweaty.
Oh my
Do your
God.
hands
Is
get
Cal
sweaty?
not around you because he's usually in economy?
Shut up!
I get that, baby. You're sitting back there.
She's texting him. You doing good?
I get my hands are too sweaty. Do your hands sweat too?
Not when we're flying. It's more panic.
Oh.
Like I'm sweating inside.
I just flew and I looked at my hand and it was dripping.
Oh my god.
Literally like a couple days ago.
You're a clamper.
I've thought about getting Botox in my hands.
Do you have
before.
hyperhidrosis?
Is that where you get the Botox or the
Like people who have really sweaty palms and
I
like
think
excessive
so.
sweat.
I think so.
We're being so relatable right now. This episode, what we're 4 minutes in.
People have sweaty hands.
Botox, private jets. Yo.
I've heard if you get Botox in the hands, it stops the sweating, but it makes the sweat go other places because it needs to secrete somewhere.
Oh,
You know,
I didn't know
like when
that.
you have like your Botox person like come to your house and like they set up like just
Yeah. No, I'm kidding.
Heath, have you ever gotten Botox?
No, I want to though.
Yeah. Where
have a
if
great
you
girl.
if you were to get Botox, where would you want to get it?
Probably my forehead.
Forehead?
Raise your eyebrows.
Because that
Let's
shit
see.
is far back.
Let's see. Oh yeah. It's like
Isn't-
it's very smooth when you're resting.
Yeah, it's just like also like I'm always kind of trying to perk my eyes up because they
feel that.
look tired all the time. So
I
I'm
never
always-
understood Botox. People getting Botox like in their like wrinkles on their head. It never looks bad to me. Every time I see a wrinkle on someone's face, I never in my head go, "Ooh, getting old." Unless you're like really, you know, there's a point where it's like, "Oh wow, that's a lot of wrinkles." But like, you know, when I smile, like, and you see like the
Yeah,
the crows.
yeah.
Yeah, to me, it looks.
It's character.
You know what it is? I'm gonna say it sounds so cliche. It's beautiful. I think. I think like
God, that's
I
so
think
sweet.
creases in like the eyes. It you know when you're editing a photo and you put like a little bit of clarity and it makes you pop a little bit. It's like sharpens you a little bit. I think it like does that. That's like a natural like clarity,
Natural clarity.
and sharpen
Filter.
tool.
Yeah.
Filter
life.
on your face that like you would usually do when you're editing. Maybe
That was
well,
really
It
beautiful.
was.
I do that. That's probably why I like it. I like the little nicks and crannises like in
Guys,
everybody's
what
You
nicks
were
and
doing
crevices
so
do you-
good.
whatever. I fucking
No, I think that was so sweet. I think it's personal preference for sure. I would like to not move, but that's,
I want to be
me.
still.
That's just me.
porcelain, please.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I get
Yep.
it. I get it.
That was such a sweet sentiment,
Yeah.
though.
Should we roll the intro?
Yeah.
Let's get it. I'm
Let's
ready.
Get, get into it.
Hit it, baby.
I'm Zane. I'm Heath.
I'm Remi.
I'm Alisha. And this is an extra special episode.
Why is that?
Cut to the wide, bitches.
Boom.
Oh! We just hit 100K subscribers!
Yay!
Wow.
Thank you guys.
We're not sure, or are we sure what name we're going to put on the plaque?
What do you mean on the? Oh, on the.
Yeah, on
Oh,
our
yeah.
yeah.
100K subscribers. Are we going with Basically Unfiltered? Is
think
that the
s-
name?
I think we have time. I don't think we have to do it right now.
We
Right?
can always test it.
I think it's important to send in the name that we hit 100K subscribers to. So basically, we should put basically unfiltered.
Oh, okay,
and if
okay.
we have to change it, then it's changed. But like
Okay.
in the moment,
I thought you meant pretty X
Me too.
Unfiltered. I was like,
no.
I think
Sweetie,
they might
did you
want
see
the
that letter?
plaque.
No, yeah. They take the team takes
They
it.
take the plaque.
They're like, that's ours.
seizing.
So just season
No, we are basically unfiltered.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are Basically Unfiltered.
until further notice.
Wait,
Fingers
that's such
crossed.
a good name. Until further notice. That's actually a good name.
Don't we?
Wait, what?
so over us.
Our group chat for the last like 2 weeks has been just like name options. We were going through, everybody commented on the last episode, and they were like sending in a bunch of great stuff, but then there was like too many good things and we like couldn't decide, and then it was like we
The
just
worst
needed
was
to
when
pick
I
one.
sent one being like, "This is so good." No reply.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I sent quite a few, no reply. I think at that point everyone's just sick and
We're
it's like,
like,
let's
over
just
it.
stick with. And honestly, the top comment was basically unfiltered. So like, if we're gonna go with what you guys picked, that was the top one. It had the most likes on it. I'm pretty sure last time I checked, and so we're gonna go with it.
Even when we launched Pretty X Unfiltered, the comments were, why wasn't it called Basically Unfiltered?
Yeah,
so
that's true. You
That's
see?
okay.
Everything worked out.
It did.
Yeah.
Everything happens for a reason.
And we honestly just don't have time to come up with an original name. It would take another 2 months if we like really tried to think of one, and we're like, we don't want to waste time.
We
Let's
got
just-
it though.
Unless we keep this 100K sign up here. Until
100K unfiltered.
it's
Yeah.
just layer on layer on layer on layer.
but
Just keep adding.
I know.
But again, thank you to the team over on Pretty Unfiltered side.
We love
for being
you.
so nice. We love you so much. We try to do it as fast as we can, and we did it, and we're here. So
People also loved our debate segment, which I think we should start implementing like
Oh.
every few episodes.
I'm sure you both loved it.
I know.
Ate that shit.
We ate that shit
And you know what
You did,
sucks?
actually.
No, shut up. And you know what
No,
sucks?
you killed
What sucks is that you both knew you both were better than us, and you decided to team up.
No,
that's
why we
unfair.
did
It was premeditated.
It's because we're sitting here. Yeah.
It was 100% premeditated, and I knew it.
It
the moment you did
wasn't.
it. It was.
It's the way that we're like. How are we gonna have a debate if I'm looking at you
True.
and like, yeah, you know,
We
it
could
just made more
easily
sense.
switch seats.
Okay, well,
We're
then
not locked down
let's
to these
switch
seats.
next time, then that's
I'm in a
fine.
pink chair. Maybe I didn't want to sit in a pink chair. Maybe
You
you forced me here.
Literally chose the first.
No,
seat
I
out
had
of all
only
of
two
us.
options, mother effers, and it was either that side or this side, and I chose this one.
I will say the pink one is way more soft and squishy. And
I
cozy.
wish I had the pink.
Oh,
know,
I'm
I-
sorry, guys.
You know what? I wish you did too. But we're here now. I love my chair.
I love my chair too.
Nasty
He's
today. He's nasty.
Sorry, it's just we spent so much time on my hair.
It's the hair.
I have a hat on it.
Good.
It didn't look good, Alisha.
did.
Let's just push through it.
Oh,
Guys, comment down below.
comment down below. What,
Comment down below
what
if
bird
you want a free
species-
car.
You don't look like Ellen.
I do, because Jordan is usually pretty honest.
Usually.
Usually pretty honest, and I.
Just
That's fine.
that's
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
Best of both worlds.
Okay, cool.
A cockatiel.
A cockatiel.
I did not know there was a cockatiel.
You know, let's start pulling up animals of who everybody reminds them of.
Don't.
Wait, let's play that game.
Don't.
No,
No, we're
it's
in a good mood. We don't
it's
want to
gonna
like
start
start.
into fights.
Oh man.
Okay, we're done. All right, well, welcome back to another basically unfiltered episode. We're at 100K. Thank you so much.
I want to hear about Lana Del Rey. Like, that's the big thing that happened. I feel like we have to address that.
Do we want to talk about weekend one first and then
Yeah,
two?
I guess we can go into
Let's do it.
Yeah?
Let's do it. Yeah.
Okay.
I will say, speaking of guests, the whole time we were on the party bus going to Neon, I kept leaning over to Mariah being like, I can't believe I'm here with guests.
You guys get that star treatment. The way they just give you a
It's-
driver is insane.
The other years we would share rides with the other houses, but this year we got our own, which was really sick.
That's so
Yeah.
crazy.
So we got to just like kind of leave.
I
and go
honestly
whenever.
felt so bad for our driver. His hours were insane.
Oh.
But he was the sweetest guy in the world.
Yeah.
He was so because he would take us to the festival and then he would sit there in the parking lot and just wait until you're done.
Oh, wow.
I asked our driver, I was like, what do you do? He's like, sometimes I'll get food, but most of the time we just sit and us and the other drivers will like talk. And I'm like, oh my God, you have your own little tailgate.
They're so kind. We want to get reinvited. So good.
Heath and Mariah probably won't go next year though. They'll have kid by the time 3 kids by
I think
next
you'll
year.
have a kid by next year.
But I was saying,
I wish.
honestly,
So I'll hold her
still
for him.
such a little like good vacation with kids too. It's like
Coachella?
a house, pool.
Yeah. A little water park.
Yeah, that biggest water park the
Yeah.
kids will probably see. They'll think it's a lagoon.
No, we probably won't have a kid by next year, but the following.
Wait, that's
wait.
my
Oh, we
timeline
got a
too.
date?
We can be parents at the same time.
Although drunk Remi leans over to me at the
Oh.
bar at Coachella and goes, I'm pushing back my timeline. I want to party longer.
No way.
I forgot about that.
That's good.
When I'm
loved
in
it.
like when I'm having fun partying, I obviously
You're on go
want to
mode.
keep that going exactly. But when I'm
Yeah.
sober, I'm like, next, I'm pregnant. I'm 34 weeks today.
Yeah. No, I get it because once you have kids, your life is like completely different. So I understand when people want to like wait a little longer.
I already feel like we're hitting it kind of late. So I just want to crank them out. I know Mariah does too.
Damn. I'm going to be an aunt.
4.
4? You want 4?
Four.
She wants 4 really bad.
Oh my God.
4. What if they're all boys or all girls?
I would hope that we would have at least one set of twins.
You want
Like,
twins?
So
I
bad.
want twins too.
But just for the sake of not having to wait another year, because like we want to get them out as quick as possible.
Got
so
it.
like I don't want to be like a older dad.
What's the science in twins?
I have no idea.
Is that something where like
Genetic-
someone in
yeah.
your because my mom had twins, but like I remember we were looking back at our generator, and there nobody had twins except for my mom.
So you can have like, if an egg drops and it splits, that doesn't have to be genetic, but that's how you get identical twins. But in
Splitting
genetic,
them-
it can be
splitting themselves.
multiple.
Can you do like you know how people have what do they call it? Where you can have like a test tube baby and you
I'm
can like put them together.
sure.
Can you like force twins? Oh well, like the Octomom did that, right?
You can do anything
forgot
these
about
days.
My
Octomom.
brother was just telling me that one of their friends got pregnant, I believe through IVF, with triplets, but they didn't want triplets, so they took one of the babies out and froze that embryo.
No
And
way.
then they had the twins, and then 2 years later had the third baby that they had frozen.
Whoa.
So they're technically triplets, but they're
Not.
not. it's a set of twins and another baby.
That's wild.
Crazy.
Isn't that crazy? Science is so cool.
They did that for what reason again?
They didn't want triplets at one time, so they're like, we'll have a set of twins and then another baby later on when we're ready for a third.
But they were like, as soon as that they were pregnant, they were able to. Sorry, I'm like confused right now.
That's what I was wondering too. I guess you can. I mean, they did
So
it.
you find out you're pregnant. Oh, you got triplets. We're gonna remove one right now.
I don't
think
know.
Scientists watching this podcast right now.
That's
anyone ever watching
Yeah.
this podcast.
Jesus. I don't know. To me, like that could be a demon baby.
Wait, maybe they weren't inside. Maybe
I
it was.
feel like-
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't think that one through till right now. There is a
Nah,
very
he was-
large
he was-
world
he
where
was
they didn't put
avoiding.
him in. They didn't put him in, and maybe they waited. But I'll follow up and I'll come back next week with
We're
an
gonna,
update.
we're gonna fact check. Yeah,
How about that?
we're not because we're gonna forget.
There were 3 at one point. I'm not sure if they were inserted or not, but I would assume not. And then they froze one for later.
Cool.
But yeah, twins would be cool. I think.
Sorry.
I don't know. I feel like everybody loves twins. Like it's exciting.
Oh, it's so fun.
But I also like the whole like the matching stuff. I think it's cute.
No,
like, the
twins are
outfits.
so cute.
Yeah.
Twins are so cute, but the idea of having 2 babies at the same time sounds really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cal has twin siblings.
Whoa.
So like
Really?
you could have twins.
I really want them. They had Cal, and then they weren't trying on accident. His mom got pregnant, so she went in to do the ultrasound, and they're like, by the way, it's twins. And she was like, are you kidding me? Like a year and a half apart.
I wonder if there's a study with twins where like most twins have just better lives because they always have like their
Other
best
half.
friend right there.
It looks
with them,
fun.
right?
It looks
There's got to be a
fun.
study where like a happier life is in most twins,
A
I can
built-in
see that.
best
right?
friend.
Yeah.
There's no like jealousy or anything because they're both like the same.
Like you have like your buddy.
Yeah. Like if I had a twin brother, that'd be insane.
I'm sure it comes with its own set of challenges, but it also looks really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you could just like talk to them in your head whenever you want. Like they could be like in another
Telepathy.
state and you could just talk to them. Isn't that crazy?
What do you mean?
Twin
Like in your
telepathy.
You
your
could talk in your head.
I mean, that's not a it's not a
No.
proven thing.
It's like a thing, but it's not like that. I feel like
Yeah.
they just are on the same wavelength.
Remember
though.
those 2 girls? They were telepathic.
Stop. They were frauds.
No,
That's what they were.
Oh my god, I know who you're
Those girls
talking about.
got us. Those girls got us
Right.
good. We couldn't
I
believe.
forgot.
We were shocked, but that was embarrassing.
Boy,
But
they sold it though.
they did.
Wait, I do not know what we're talking about.
People do this all the time. It's kind of like a party trick now, but you can.
I'm thinking of a celebrity.
Okay.
Oh wait, I gotta tell you. I gotta tell somebody. Okay. I hope I'm playing it right.
Okay.
All right, pay attention.
Oh, the snaps is the name of the game.
Oh. So you know what it is.
Yeah.
Damn.
Old. Oh my god. That's so funny.
I actually kind of forgot. How do you start that game again?
Like snaps is the name of the game. The name of the game is snaps. All right.
Okay, snaps is the name of the game. The name of the game is the snaps. All right.
Wait.
Really pay attention.
I thought you were trying to hypnotize him, to be honest.
I think we're still playing it wrong.
Now you got it.
Nope.
I don't think he's doing
I thought
this right.
I thought I did it.
No.
I've never understood this game.
Someone in the comments could be like, "I got it."
Only if you did it right.
So first name starts with the A.
Really pay attention. I don't like that name.
Last name is R.
Oh.
No,
Oh, what is it? Ariana Grande?
I didn't play.
basic
I didn't
first
play it
name.
right.
I thought you'd
didn't
do
play
like
it right.
all right. Pay attention. So it'd be like
I
initials
think
are
I think
AP.
when you're snapping or making
Those
clap
are the
noise,
vowels.
those are the vowels. So like I did, all right, whatever I said, that's A, and then I snapped once, that's A for the vowels, and then I said really pay attention, R, and then I snapped 4 times for A-E-I-O, and then now did you get it, Aaron? But I didn't finish yet.
Oh, gotcha.
That's how you play it, right?
Something like
I
that.
don't know.
I fooled you guys, huh?
Gotcha.
Got everybody.
But yeah, that's basically what they did. But they were like selling it that they could like read each other's minds.
Pretty impressive.
But they did it really well.
They
and
were
they were so
Wait.
confident with it too.
Rem, I feel like we need a party trick.
To fool people?
Yeah.
No, you do. Jumping on people's back without notifying them first before doing it.
Oh, that shit, the backbreaker.
Yeah,
it
the
was
back-
all weekend long.
Snap in half.
Just sprinting across the field and then the tackle.
She just doesn't like just no
I do.
heads up.
I'm like, I'm gonna jump. My favorite was Ollie because he's like, huh? I jump. We both fall the fuck over.
This was all right. So this was day 2 of Coachella. We didn't really see them the first day, maybe for a little bit, but the second day we had a little bonding night, bonding time for the festival. So we immediately see them, and this is my first. I've seen Alisha out like drunk at parties, whatever, but like I've never seen her this far, and she was.
I'm fun.
You were on your level.
What is it called? Schoolisha? Is that when she's really drunk?
No, but good
What's
guess.
Schoolisha?
Loesch. Schoolisha was her series that she did.
Yeah.
Her
Oh.
drunk name is Loesch.
Oh, Loesch. Yeah, she was Loesch. Yeah, and her with my roommate Danielle.
Both of them together were a mess.
I
mess.
love her.
I know she's
I
the
bet
best.
you do.
She is so funny. She just harassed Cal the whole night about being his best man.
Oh my gosh.
But it was really fun though. We all went to our first K-pop.
Wait, my favorite was
Performance?
watching Remi's vlog and you not knowing how to say Le Seraphim was so funny.
Oh, that was so good.
They were La Serotonin. They were my favorite band.
They were
Were
unbelievable.
they really? But they're really good, right?
So good. Like just the performance, everything about it,
That's what I thought.
unbelievable.
They got really dragged online for their performance
They did?
because people were saying they sounded really bad, but I thought they sounded great.
Well, to be fair, I had nothing to compare it to. so
That's
like
true.
their live was
My eyes were
Only thing I
closed.
know.
I mean,
ears
I
were
did
closed.
see Blackpink's performance on like my phone, like
Blackpink
TikToks
was
from last
really
year.
good.
Yeah.
That shit
That
was
was-
really
I think that was my
good.
favorite set last year.
They were really good.
They like took over the whole festival, right? Like everybody was watching that set.
Yeah,
it
for
felt
sure.
like. I mean, yeah,
honestly, I was watching the interpreter the whole time though too.
He was
Oh, I
amazing.
love when they get into it.
man.
He was amazing.
So good. Like honestly looked like a background dancer over there signing it at the same
Yeah,
time.
he was really good.
I heard
So
they go
good.
through years of training just like the K-pop girls do too.
I would imagine.
So when they're a baby, they train them. They train them all the way through, and it is cutthroat.
Government mandated.
It is. It is.
He was incredible. The interpreter for Rihanna's Super Bowl. Do
Oh
you
my
remember
god,
that?
so, went viral. Yes.
I also,
so good.
I felt bad because there was no deaf people around watching it, so I kind of stood up there at the fence and acted
Did
deaf
you pretend?
to make it seem like he was signing to somebody.
It's sweet. I
We
get
were
it.
cheering him on. He was really good.
Is that messed up?
That's,
like,
I don't
it's
think that's
not-
like.
I just didn't want like he was killing it, and I didn't want him to think he was doing it for nobody.
yeah, we were
Yeah.
cheering
You
him
know?
on for sure.
Or you could have also made an announcement, like sign language, like, is there anybody actually deaf here right now?
Well,
I'd
it's
love
nice
to
that I
join you.
could sign to him, so it's not like, I was like he really thought.
Do you know ASL?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, my aunt and uncle are deaf,
Wait,
so I
that's
took
amazing.
it in high school so I could.
Wait, I took
You
it
probably
on
should have
Wait, that's really cool.
started that, Heath, huh?
Yeah, I know.
Remi was
I know.
sitting here
I
like,
was like-
sipping her water. Yeah, no, he's been deaf for a long time.
My uncle?
No, sorry, he's known sign language for a long time.
Oh,
I don't know what's happening, but that's super cool.
Yeah, it's a really fun language. Yeah, I mean, you took it,
You took classes, right, in high school?
Yeah, and then in
Or did
college,
you know already?
I did 2 in high school and 2 in college, so 4 years total.
Wow.
First YouTube video.
Why don't
was
you?
it really?
His first YouTube video.
Wait, I want to. Can I see it?
It's me signing Lips of an Angel.
It wasn't like
Oh, that's so
I
cool.
loved that song.
Yeah, me too. It's me with my long hair, and I've got my hat like this, and I'm just up there signing it.
That's amazing.
I did.
Is it still up?
No, I privated it, but I can show you
Send
after.
us a link. Yeah, send
did
us a
you
link.
have to post that to YouTube for the
for the class.
I
For the
think I
class?
did that too. I probably have unlisted videos from like school projects or something, and I
Yeah.
remember being like, "Please, no one ever find this." So I made a whole separate YouTube.
And I saw YouTube as a Vimeo or some way to like send a video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
true.
I had to do a Bible project in high school, and instead of the option was to do a video, and obviously I loved doing videos, so I was like, "I'll do the video." It's still on YouTube.
Really?
The Beatitude rap.
the what? The Beatitude rap? What is that? It's a Bible rap that you
Doesn't
do?
sound very biblical.
Say Jesus, Jesus. Like what kind
I'll
of?
show you. I'll show you after. It's funny.
Oh, we're gonna play it
It's
right
funny.
now.
I got an A-.
Oof.
Sucks.
What were the points knocked off for?
I don't know. I thought we killed it.
bad flow.
Sure you did.
Yeah, that's
This
still it.
shit just sucked. But she did hit all the points, so it just didn't flow right.
Yeah.
Weak rhymes. Also, I noticed you have a very specific drunk laugh.
Uh-oh. Wait.
Can you
my
reenact
gremlin
it?
one?
It's very like.
Wait, yeah, like,
And I've never heard it before. And then you did it. I was like, that was an accident. That sounded funny.
She didn't mean to do that.
And then it was all night. I was like, oh my God, you really do have this thing.
It's giving the Justin Bieber where he's like, that's a weird laugh.
I like that laugh.
like
It was
you
really
being
funny, though.
sober around all of us
I'm
while
so
we're like
sorry.
really drunk. Because what is the experience like?
Honestly, it's fun. Like, it's fun to watch people.
He was rolling his eyes the whole time, but it's okay. I'm
I wish. You get to enjoy, like, you enjoy the moment, but also, like, you get to remember it. There's no, like, flashbacks where you, like, forget
Yeah.
about something, but, like, you just, like, have everything.
I felt so bad because I
Must be
kept looking at Heath and I was like,
FOMO.
are you having FOMO? Like, because I asked you, I was like, what's
do
it
that.
like?
Yeah.
I was like, what's it like? And you were like, I kind of have a little FOMO sometimes. I was like, oh. So then if I was having a lot of fun and would make eye contact, I'd go, FOMO. And I felt so bad because then I'm like, I probably fucking reminded you every time.
I mean, when there's like when a sober, like a really sober person is around drunk people, it's really tough. Like the dynamic is tough. Cause I remember like I saw you guys at like the next day and I was like completely sober and like you guys were all drunk and I felt this like wall between us where like, cause I didn't want to like, I don't like conversing with drunk people when I'm sober. Cause it's just like, it just doesn't go anywhere. So I tried to like avoid it.
They're
Look
very
somewhere-
forgetful.
Yeah.
They'll, like, tell you the same thing. You're like,
Yeah. Not in a mean way, but just like you're just like, I'll get there, but I just feel like I have to ignore everybody until like I get a couple of drinks in me.
It's like going to like a buffet on a diet. You're like,
That's a
obviously
great
I would have
analogy.
way more fun if I was going to town, but like I have to do what I have to do right now. It's kind of like that.
Yeah, I just don't even go at that point. I stay home. Like turning on a good movie instead of like putting myself in that situation, I think is just so much better for my mental health. For
But
sure.
it was a really good time. That was my first sober year, and I liked it this year the best.
We had a blast.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly.
It was. And how empty it was like perfect. At first when I walked in, I was like, oh, it's too empty. And then I realized how fast we were getting our drinks, our food,
Yeah.
our pizza. Pizza usually takes 3 hours to get it.
Uh-huh.
But
Bathroom lines,
took
it was
10
quick.
minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It was really nice. It was a great experience. Guys, if it's empty again next year, just go.
No, don't go. Gatekeep it.
Oh, yeah. Actually,
Yeah,
don't go,
Coachella
don't go.
sucks.
Sucks. Don't go.
I was like, oh damn, this is gonna look really bad for Coachella next year. But then people are gonna see how empty it is this year, and they're gonna want to go next year with how empty it is.
I also think they're gonna have to
good.
really step up the headliners or
That's-
just the list in
That's what I
general.
was
Yeah.
thinking too.
Yeah,
I was
it's gonna be
telling Zane, I
crazy.
think like next year is gonna make or break it.
Yeah.
To where if it's bad again, it's downhill. But
Yeah.
if they come back and it's like a banging lineup, it's gonna be like, okay, they're back, we're good.
yeah.
Yeah. Everyone was so good. Lana was so good.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your friend.
So
Your friend.
the first weekend, I definitely, probably when I was jumping on someone, I was walking and I looked down and then I go, oh, I don't have my vlog camera.
You were so calm about that too.
I'm calm when I lose my shit because it's usually my fault. Like, it's not like someone stole it. I was like, we knew that would happen.
I would be more upset
Yeah.
if it is my fault.
Yeah, I'd be
Really?
10 times more
Yes.
upset if it was.
if somebody
I
stole,
did
I'd be
it.
like, it was out of my control. Somebody did this to me.
Oh.
If I'm like, if I knew I lost something, I'd be like, idiot, stupid.
Oh my God.
And
Well,
I'd beat
again,
myself
I'm
up.
fucking doing cartwheels over there. Like, probably threw it.
But did it hit you once you were sober?
No.
Or you're
we
just
went-
like,
No.
I just remember being like, oh, I don't have it. That was my fault. I was like, damn it. I also didn't vlog that. Like, I had good footage, but like, I was more just like, oh, the footage. So I was really hoping someone would just randomly email it to me or something like
yeah.
that. Didn't.
It
I was
really-
like, keep the camera. That's fine. That's replaceable.
Yeah.
But the footage sucks. So it's fine.
It's crazy that the footage is everything. I can lose a $20,000 camera and I don't care about it as long as I have that footage. Like,
Yeah.
please let me have that footage and you could take the $20,000 camera.
I'd be sad about both personally.
They sent you a new camera, I just
Yeah,
saw.
Canon sent me a new
Which is
camera.
insane.
That was a quick turnaround that they sent you that
I
camera.
know. I
That was
was
very
like,
nice.
"Ugh, I don't deserve the V10. Amazing. Also, your foot. My vlog's not up yet, but your footage looks so fucking good.
Yeah, it's a great camera.
Great camera.
I honestly loved holding it and vlogging it. That was so sick.
It,
how
it felt
easy
like
it
you
is.
were recording on one of those
flips.
flip up. No, the flip up calculator.
Video now.
Oh my
No, the
God.
flip up, the button you push and
yeah.
it like unravels.
Yeah.
It felt like one of those in the hand.
Like, it doesn't feel like a camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I was vlogging on it, it didn't feel like I was like
Invasive.
recording myself.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know, it didn't feel like embarrassing. Like if somebody were to saw me like filming, I wouldn't have felt embarrassed. But for some reason, like a real camera when you're vlogging or even the phone, it like takes you
Yeah.
out of it.
I have
for some
a
reason.
clip of you freaking out on me because I put the flash on you, and you're like, no, that's not how you vlog.
It's crazy. No,
That's not how you vlog.
We're at the bar waiting, right? And it's dark out, and people, and then she's just full flashlight, and then she just starts vlogging me and talking to me. I'm like, Alisha, are you fucking like? How can you just put a whole? It looked like a production set with just a flash going on my face.
It was an iPhone. It wasn't even like another light.
No, it was like it felt like I was on the Ellen show.
Pull out. Yep.
Welcome to Coachella. No, it was. I just wish I had like as much confidence as that to like just like
me
put a
too.
flash on myself and just be like, hey guys, we're at Coachella.
I mean, there was no one there.
Yeah, there was
It was
no one there.
empty.
It was. You're
The
right.
key
it
is you
was.
just don't make eye contact with anyone.
If you can't see the reactions, are they happening?
Exactly.
That's true.
Are you fucking crazy?
Look at your face when he puts it down. You're like, why?
Are you fucking crazy?
Oh man.
Alicia does have like that cliche drunk.
I do. It's high. It's like it's bad.
And she's a runner. Did she run from you guys at all while we were together?
Oh, she's sprinting the entire
Yeah,
time.
you lose her very, very quickly.
But you're always like with people.
Exactly.
You're running around, but it's hard to keep track sometimes.
One day we're gonna wake and you're just gonna be gone. What are we gonna do?
track me.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
are
so-
very fast.
No, she runs so fast and bobs and weaves through
Yeah.
people.
It's so fun.
Last year when I was trying to bring my vlog camera in, I was going through security and I put my bag through and I had my vlog camera that has a detachable lens and my friends. At the very bottom of our bag, put a jacket on top because most of the time they let you through. They don't care,
Gotta
but just
hide
depends
it.
on who you go through. And I happened to pick this one security girl that was looking through everyone's bags for crumbs, like every zipper, everything. And so she pulls our cameras out and the people in front of us got stopped too. And she's like, you guys can't bring these cameras in. And I was like, okay. She's like, you need a media pass. I was like, okay, is there any way I can get a media pass? And she's like, I don't know. You have to figure it out. I was like, okay, then I'm going to just go I'll put them in the car. I'll go back to the Airbnb or something. And she kind of lowers her voice and she goes, if you guys pay me $100, I'll let you go through.
They do that shit.
made-
So
She
I
made-
gave her
she made-
$100. In that 30 seconds, she made $200.
You know what? I would too. I would do the
An
same
entrepreneur.
thing.
Entrepreneur.
They did that
She
to
knew what she
Matt
was doing.
too. They just that's their side hustle there. Catch something and then just make people pay you right
I
there.
want to know how much she made that day.
I'm guessing thousands.
I was gonna say
I
like
think
at least
so.
$3,000.
And you know what, Heath? I think the festival knows too.
Yeah.
They know they're doing that. They're just like, what? Like, if
because
it's gonna.
they know you would rather give them $100 than have to call and wait for an Uber to go back to your spot
It's
to
true.
drop
Yeah.
it up. Because
It's true.
And also, in the end of the day, and like, if you really think about it, it's not like a weapon, right? It's like,
Yeah.
it's clearly just like shit that 80% of the people in the festival have in their bags right now, including a camera lens. They're just like, look, it's not, you're not posing any danger. Just give me $100.
I know some people that got arrested one time at Coachella.
So yeah, I know too.
Oh, no. It's someone else. I know what you're talking about that.
Oh,
someone
who
else.
else?
No, I'm just kidding. They were like on the field passing it to each other, and an undercover cop came up and was like,
Oh.
they had to go to court
They
and
have
everything.
undercover cops just walking around.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they're dressed like regular like
They were like,
festival
yeah,
goers?
wearing like Hawaiian shirts. And
That's-
Wow, that's
Yeah.
sick.
yeah.
Of course they're in Hawaiian shirts.
I know,
Something
right?
super
right.
casual.
The only he's the
Like
only
something
one in
blends in.
Hawaiian shirts.
What they think is like undercover.
Yeah.
Like, look what.
Every year they get it wrong. They're like, okay, last year they did that. Let's do it. They show up. No one's wearing that except for them. They're like, we gotta get it right.
Now I love being on the lookout for like undercovers or like the guy on the flight that's the cop. Like, I
Yes.
Oh my
love
God.
trying
yes.
to find out
Oh,
who it is.
I forget every time. You actually look.
Like the
Air marshal.
The air marshal. that's what it's
Yes.
called.
You try to figure out every time you're on a flight.
I try to, but it's
Is there
kind of
one
hard
every
to, like, see
flight?
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
there should be one every flight.
I think of
kidding me?
Bridesmaids when she puts her leg up on
Yes.
the door.
Oh my
You're
god.
gonna
I
be
didn't
on the
know that.
lookout now.
Every flight.
Mm-hmm.
They have, I mean, just in case. Can you please tell us your Lana experience? I feel
Yeah,
like I feel
sorry.
like you're holding on. I feel like you're holding off on purpose.
Okay, long story short, lost my vlog camera. Ollie's phone glitched and did a software update. He lost all of his footage, all of his photos, all of his videos. His entire phone wiped.
After an update,
No, literally, like she performed Friday. On Sunday, his phone got wiped, like fully wiped of everything.
It's because Men in Will Smith, the camera,
Yep.
Did it.
It got everybody's phone.
Okay, Air
did it.
Marshal.
I know it.
So then Remi so graciously hit up her friend Twee, who performed, who was amazing, and she got us some passes for free. So we went back for weekend 2, and Ollie, obviously, we're there to see Lana, and I wasn't blacked out, but the first time I was basically just dancing and rolling around on the grass. So I heard her music. I didn't see.
Is that when your nipples were out?
Yep.
Instagram
I
reel.
censored it.
Censored it.
Oh.
But my favorite
that
part-
heart didn't make it all. It didn't make it all the way through.
That one-
I'm sure you had
The
it
bar is like
slow-mo.
Slow-mo.
My favorite part is that was Remi's, like, she was vlogging, didn't notice. Like, she was literally vlogging the whole
I
time.
had no
So it
idea.
was so funny. So we went back weekend 2. We wait for a while at the little barricade thing. It was hot. I think I was like almost going to die for a second.
What time did you guys get to the barricade at?
I just remember we got food and stuff and we were sitting in VIP and I just remember I was like, I know he wants to go over there and we're going to sit over here or we're going to sit over there. Like, and also now you can have your drinks anywhere. So like, I'm good to stand there. And I was in my Crocs, so we were good. Like literally so good. Anyway, so she performs. She's amazing. She's beautiful. And literally like she comes and runs to the person right next to us and then turns, sees us and freaks out. Like literally is like, oh my God. She literally says like, are you fucking kidding me? Like I can't with you guys, like whatever. And I'm just like, this is insane. This is insane. What's the
that's what
chances
she said.
Yeah, she's like,
I was
"Are
trying
you
to
fucking
figure out
kidding me?"
what she
I
said
was
because she did like an
obsessed.
eye roll, but I was like trying to figure out what it
no,
was.
people are like, why was she rolling her eyes? And I was like, no, she was just like, oh my God, like, are you guys fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, I can't.
So she recognized somebody next to you guys at first?
She went up to like just say hi to like fans. So but she happened to be right next to us. So she's like, hi, like saying hi to people before she leaves. But then she sees us and she's like, oh my fucking God. And I was just like, this is insane. Like, this is crazy. This is insane.
That's
this is
really
insane.
cool.
Fucking love her.
Like, are you back and forth between like, oh, this is so sick and also embarrassed? Like, I feel like I'd be so embarrassed
Yeah,
if
yeah.
somebody that I love that like follows me kept seeing me everywhere. Like,
I'm
just
like-
like a
you're
just
paying for
stalker.
their meet and greet. You're like, we're cool, man.
I'd be like just so back and forth. I'd be fighting with myself all the time. Like, do they want me here? That like, is this
Oh
cool?
no, constantly I'm like, I just never want to annoy her. Like, I never want to be too much. I never want to post, like, tag her too much. I'm like, oh my God, because, like, ugh. But, anyways, we happen to be at the barricade.
Is this in the artist section or is this in?
Artist.
Oh, it's
Artist
artist.
barricade,
It was
yeah.
still packed like that.
Oh my God, yes.
Oh wow,
She's
wow.
fucking huge and, like, doesn't care. Like, she literally deleted her Instagram for fun. And then, like, she would probably have, like, 100 million followers, deleted it for fun, made a new one
And
that
then
was
it's
private.
yeah.
And then this one's finally not private. Like, she's just like that.
Oh wow.
Um,
Just quirky.
Just quirky, we love it. So then her sister is a photographer. Her name's Chuck. So she's like in the middle taking photos and I see her and she's taking photos of us like when she's talking to us. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. Then she comes up to us afterwards and she's like, I can't believe you guys are real. She literally said that to Ollie and I, her sister. Are you kidding me?
That's
Are
crazy.
you kidding me? And I was just like, I was probably so awkward. I was like, like, I don't know what I said.
You guys are gonna get brunch soon. I can feel it.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
And
Hey Lana, if you're watching, blue jeans.
did you follow her?
Okay.
Like I did it on purpose for you, Lana. Look. Shit. Oh wow, it looks like I have a.
Just
Look
rocked
like I had a
up.
camel toe.
That's really sick, though. So weekend 2, you enjoyed?
So good. And then these two guys were behind us and he's like, hey, open your phone. Like, I have the video. Like, I'll airdrop it to you. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. And then he happened to be friends with a mutual friend. And yeah. And then we can cut all of this.
No, it's interesting.
Let this talk about it.
Okay.
No,
Are
none
you
of us
kidding
have, none of us have a
I-
cool
This is the-
artist
no, but
experience.
this is why you
Yeah,
went.
I wish
I just
I wish
love
we had a
her.
cool artist experience like that. She feels like she's been talking too long. That's
I
why she's
do.
freaking out.
All
like,
eyes are
Mariah
on
cut
you.
it all.
What was the last thing from that?
Did she DM
moment?
you? What's going
Yeah.
on?
Well, she had DM'd us before, after weekend 1, because day 1 I wore this like blue and red 2-piece thing, but that was her merch. So I had it like, it was a jacket that I had cut, or I had a friend cut into a jacket and a skirt. So it was her merch. So then she had DM being like, by the way, like I loved the jacket you wore. And I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. And then we saw her and then Chuck took photos of us. And yeah.
She might be stalking you instead of the other way around. I can feel it.
I think it's
I
a
love
mutual
her.
love thing. Like it's like
Yeah.
you love her, she loves you.
It's crazy.
At
That's so
first, I was
exciting.
gonna call you fucking insane for going back to weekend 2, going back to the desert after weekend 1. But after that experience, I feel like it was worth it for sure.
Oh, 1,000% worth
Yeah.
it. And then also I actually watched the set. It was beautiful. And then I actually was like only tipsy this weekend. So it was really fun to actually watch the, sets and remember them.
Yeah, good.
It was great. Who would have thought?
Wow, we were all growing
We're
after
growing.
weekend
Yeah,
1.
you had FOMO.
That's awesome.
I had a little FOMO.
Are you going back? to the
Hell
festival?
no.
Oh,
Weekend
okay.
3?
Okay, good.
Stagecoach, no.
Stagecoach.
There's people I know that
Are
are
you
going
going?
all 3
No,
weekends.
Why not?
We have family coming in town.
Bring them.
I know, I was thinking about it.
Get them all
You
artist
should.
passes. They would love that.
I just wish I could go see, like, because Morgan Wallen's going to throw a chair. Like,
Oh my
he
God.
has
You
to.
want it to hit you?
He is on
Wait,
a
does he
rocker.
throw a chair every?
You didn't see what happened? He just got
No.
arrested for throwing a chair off of, like,
a 6th
building.
floor? Yeah.
Oh,
And it almost hit a
shit.
cop, and then they found him and arrested him. And it's like this whole
So
thing.
you think he'll do it as a joke?
It
He's-
could be
it's
like
like
his
the
new
new
thing, like,
Steve
you know how
Aoki
people
thing?
get caked?
Oh,
yeah.
Jeremy!
Jeremy,
There's a lot
fold me.
There's a lot of good people performing this year, though.
Before we continue, a huge thank you to Zocdoc for sponsoring this episode of our podcast.
You know when you get cornered by that aunt at a family gathering and you feel like you have to bend the truth? You know, the one who asks, when are you getting married? Or what's going on with that promotion? Or why haven't you still moved out of your mom and dad's basement? Only for her to not really listen and just judge you.
Enter Zocdoc, the place where you can find and book doctors who will make you feel comfortable and actually listen to you.
And we're not talking about a few. We're talking about tens of thousands of doctors, all with verified patient reviews, so you can make sure the vibes are vibing before you ever meet in real life.
With Zocdoc, you've got more options than you know, and we all understand how having a doctor who actually listens to you is so priceless, and Zocdoc is amazing for those resources.
And Zocdoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare highly rated in-network doctors near you and instantly book appointments with them online.
Once you find the doctor you want, you can book them immediately. No more waiting awkwardly on hold with a receptionist.
And these doctors all have verified reviews from actual real patients.
We're talking about booking appointments with tens of thousands of top-rated, patient-reviewed, credible doctors and specialists.
And you can filter specifically for ones who take your insurance, are located near you, and treat basically any condition you're searching for.
The typical wait time to see a doctor booked on Zocdoc is between just 24 to 72 hours. That's it. You can even score same-day appointments.
I actually got a same-day appointment when I was feeling some tummy pain not too long ago, actually.
I know, I remember.
Mm-hmm. It feels so good. Feels like I'm being actually taken care of. And they give you updates on when you need to do your checkups, your follow-ups, and everything. And I feel like I have my mommy out here with me, just being like, "Hey, don't forget, hon."
I was going to say, you're a real adult.
It makes me feel like I am.
And you guys should have seen that headache he had when he was in Mexico. This would have been the perfect time to use Zocdoc.
Mm-hmm.
So go to ZocDoc.com/pretty and download the ZocDoc app for free, and then find and book a top-rated doctor today.
That's ZocDoc.com/pretty. ZocDoc.com/pretty.
Thank you so much, Zocdoc, for sponsoring this podcast. We love you.
All right. So each of us are going to have 3 flags, 1 green, 1 yellow, and 1 red.
Did you get your own?
Oh no, I didn't. I should have grabbed myself one. Oh, we also have the American flags too. I think that's a good rebuttal.
Yes.
Guys, this episode's all over the place.
But also, this is who we are. I know we're not very structured. We're kind of all over the place.
All
and
of us
we
with
jump-
ADHD.
I also keep seeing
Yeah.
people saying, do more of a podcast and not structure. We're like, okay, we're giving it to you right
Oh,
now,
people
this
want that?
episode.
Okay, good.
Oh, they
Yeah.
want that? Thank God.
You know, it's always back and forth
Just
with
making sure.
with these kids. There's always
I
back and
know.
forth.
So we have a game. We're going to be going through different red flags, and we're all going to give our own opinion on it. And we're going to hold up the coordinating color of how we feel. So if we think something is a green flag, or it's not a bad thing, or if we feel like it's a red flag, we put the red flag up, or yellow if we're feeling it's in the middle. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just we don't even think about it.
Heated debate.
Indifference.
Indifferent.
It's not hate, it's just indifference.
Who wants to start it off?
I'll go first.
Okay.
When your date asks you, what's the most expensive thing you've bought for yourself?
Ooh.
Interesting.
Mm.
Green!
Oh, no.
Wait, I don't
Come
think
on,
that's
guys.
a big deal.
You have to really think about it.
Okay, wait. So
Okay.
Heath and I have green, and Zane and Alisha
We're
have
back to
red.
the debate. Here we go.
All
Okay.
right. Well, state your case.
Is it invasive? Maybe. But I think what they're doing is they're gauging where you stand on how much money you're spending, what you value. Are you materialistic? Are you just wasteful? Are you mindful of money? Do you understand the value of $1? And I think it's a good way if you ask somebody, what's the most expensive thing you've treated to yourself? I think it's a harmless question if done in a cute way, and you get to learn a lot about somebody.
I think also how they respond.
Right,
Is, you know what I mean? Because
yeah.
if they ask and, they're like, this purse. And they're like, pfft, and they make it like that. I feel like is very telling versus being like, wow, that's a really nice purse. Like that, you should treat yourself. You know what I mean? I think I'm being optimistic.
Yeah,
here.
no, and that's
I
good.
feel
That's
that.
good. I think we're definitely being pessimistic on this side. I think if a girl on a first date asks me what's the most expensive thing you bought yourself,
Hypothetically,
I think it rings bells in my head.
Okay, I see
you
what
think
you're
it's
saying.
coming from a gimme standpoint?
Maybe. It to me, like that's the first thing I would think. Not the first thing I wouldn't think would be, or the first thing I wouldn't think was, oh, she cares about my spending habits on a first date.
Yeah.
Why does she care about me that much?
I see what you're saying.
You know what I
do.
mean?
Yeah.
I think it's if it naturally flows into a conversation, but to hit it out of nowhere, like, what are you getting to eat? I think I'm going to do the steak. What's the most expensive thing you
Yes.
It's
I
a
see that.
little
Yeah.
off-putting.
Yes.
It could be jarring.
Yeah.
You know?
Realistically, me clearly making this a personal situation, I feel like realistically I knew that this person was just trying to like find stuff to talk about, but I was like, that's like not interesting to me. And then now I was like, okay, like maybe this. And then he started talking about a watch that he got that was like really expensive. And I was just like, this is not.
So he probably asked just so he could brag
He
about
wanted
the
to brag
watch.
about his money.
Yeah.
I feel like he was just like,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know. I don't know.
It's
Interesting.
fun to talk about, like it's fun to find out from people who have money what's the most expensive thing they've bought. I think it's very inappropriate on a first date.
I see.
Because you're interested in them, not their bank account or their spending habits.
Okay. I think that was a really good
We had
case.
a really
I think
great-
you guys
really
did a
great
really good
discussion
job.
here.
Yeah, really good job, you
We
guys.
wanted
Good job.
Debate.
Wow, we're doing amazing.
Okay, next.
If the person calls a sports team
Wait, say it again.
calls a sports team we. Like if they're talking, they're like, yeah, we're playing the Chicago Bulls this weekend. Like as if they're part of the team, and when they refer to a sport that they watch.
Remi's like, is Cal gonna watch this?
I'm
I'm gonna go
That's a
yellow.
red-
I'm gonna go red.
Yellow.
You think that's a red flag?
Yeah, because you're not on the team, baby girl. You're
We're
not on the team.
It's not we, baby. It's they.
Okay, but what if Cal's dad has stake in the Packers and owns a piece of the Packers? Can it be a
Okay,
we?
Remi, obviously that's okay, but that's 1%. That's 1%.
Sports are for camaraderie. They're to feel a sense of community.
It's,
Could it not be
it's
we
given
for
who's
people?
texting us. You know what I mean? No, they're texting me, baby. They're texting me.
But not when you were fighting with your ex.
That's true.
Yeah, I think to me it's a red flag.
I'm gonna go yellow. Final decision. I've changed my color 20 times, but I'm gonna end with yellow because I agree. Like, it can be a lot.
It might be a little bit more leaning towards an ick.
I was gonna say what? Like, so if
Yes.
someone does it, how do you feel? Like, do you
I'm
say
like-
anything? You just like
I-
mentally.
It's okay to like watch sports, you know, like root for a team or whatever. But when I see people like getting like emotional and physically worked up over a sports game that you're not part of and have no control over, I'm like,
With like
Dude,
no betting
dude,
involved.
relax.
Look, I get being a
Yes.
big fan of something. Look, I'll watch a really good show and I get emotional by it. So I get the whole emotional aspect. But don't put we. If
But,
my
Zane-
favorite performer's playing, about to perform. When are we performing?
No, your
Yeah.
favorite.
wins an Oscar. We
We
just
won!
won.
We
just
won an
won.
Oscar!
We just won, guys.
Didn't know this
such
was
good
a
one.
group
Wait,
effort.
you
That's
guys, that's a really, really good point. I've
Yeah.
never thought about it that way.
Yeah,
They're
that's
busting
funny.
their ass on that field. They're taking hits. Those tackles, they don't feel good. And for somebody in the stand with a beer in their hand to be, we won.
we
won.
won.
I'm sorry.
Why are you convincing me? Red flag.
There you go. Welcome.
That was
Welcome.
a really good point.
That's funny.
There you go.
I get it. Okay.
Okay, Rem.
We're about to see a lot of breakups after this episode.
It's disgusting
It's
behavior.
disgusting.
Okay, this is for dating. This is if men refer to themselves as a quote unquote alpha male or call other men beta.
No. Absolutely not.
3, 2, 1.
Red,
flag.
Flag.
Just
We
because
knew
it's in the
that.
dictionary, dummy, you need to use it.
Also, I feel like anyone who is alpha wouldn't even.
Don't call themselves
They wouldn't
alpha.
say.
Yeah.
That's so
They're
true.
not alpha.
They're naturally an alpha. They don't need to say it.
lucky.
So lucky.
Oh, was that the question?
Yeah, that's the one you sent me.
That's right. I forgot it was. Do you
Oh,
consider yourself an alpha male?
consider
That's
yourself,
right.
yeah.
That's so good.
and half the
so
comments
lucky,
thought
lucky.
I went over to alpha male. I'm like, guys, come on.
The way you skipped. I feel like that gave it away.
I will say there's no actual alpha male out there that's getting worked up about other males not being an alpha.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like if it works you up, you're probably not an alpha male.
Yes.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Period.
Go off, King.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, but good
That was good.
entry.
Thank you so much.
I like that one, Remi.
Thank you.
Okay. Not wanting to immediately introduce someone that you're dating to the friend group.
I'll argue both ways on this one.
I'm gonna put green flag on that.
At what point?
I know.
I think dating to me is like for a month or two.
A couple months and you're still not introducing.
Oh wait, is a couple months a long time?
Okay, I'm about to change.
All right, let's say a month. Let's say a month.
No, I think just in general.
In general, we'll keep it broad.
Okay.
In general, not introducing.
So it could go both ways, which is why I'm saying, like, you know, one of the bros could be, you know, their friend group is a little bit intense to be around. They might, not for the sake of, you know, hiding the girl from the friends, but being like, I don't want the girl to see my friends and think differently of me. So it can go that way, or it could go the other way. So I think it's yellow flag. I think it depends on the situation.
Yeah, I think introducing the person you're dating to a friend group or family, I'm gonna put family in this too. Family friend group is like you don't want to bring a different girl every few weeks. I think it starts to lose like, oh, here's another girl. You know what I mean? So you want to make sure that you really like this girl and that like you feel 100% with this girl by yourself without having, because I think a couple can change really quickly once you immediately put them in a friend group. They start acting differently because
I'm indifferent because
you can't hold two flags.
I'm like this. Three.
But I'm also the type of person that's like, you know, if I'm really into them, then it's gonna go somewhere. You know what I mean? So like, I don't want to like ruin it by just like.
Yeah. All right.
I switched from red to yellow because I think it's too situational. Do you like, what are the reasons for not wanting to? Like the word want is what stuck with me.
I know. And I have a lot of friends where they'll be like, oh, like he won't introduce me to and I'm like, red fucking flag. Like he's not into it.
Yeah.
You're just a side piece. But then I also understand like, I don't know, like I don't want to like bring someone around if it's not like.
I understand the family thing changes it a lot too. I think family makes it a lot more serious.
Yeah, family's a little bit more. I think that's down the road.
Yeah,
I think
friend
circles first, but
yeah.
I don't know. Introducing them to your friends is also very important too, because it's like you see them every day.
When you guys do introduce girls to your friend groups, when I was introducing Cal around, I saved Alisha for last because she's the most intense. Do you guys do that, or is it just kind of like a free for all? Like everyone's there.
I think we all met Mariah the night I met Mariah.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
We
That's
had like
right.
a party.
But
and
it wasn't like that was just like a random moment too. It wasn't like, oh.
And it's also
this is a
different like
thing.
when you have roommates. It's like if they come over, they're meeting your
Yeah.
friends
That's
at the
so
same
true.
time too.
Yeah.
That's so true.
But I guess if you're like meeting them on an app and then you go on a date, that's like, to me, that's much more different than, you know what?
Look at us all going yellow, and that's a group consensus.
When you're meeting them on a first date through like a dating app, I think much different than when you're meeting them from another friend group.
For sure.
For
sure.
Meeting them for the first time at a bar because of
Yellow.
Got it.
It's situational.
You're intense, huh? Is there like a big wall for
Apparently.
Oh,
you?
she's super intense.
I would never.
What do you mean intense? Intense as in you're very interrogative? Is that the word? Is that a word? Interrogative?
No,
When
she
it's,
doesn't
I
ask
feel like I'm
questions.
just quiet.
She's quiet and just very judgy.
Oh. I thought you'd be like more like hands on, like you're around him a lot. You're asking
I'm more
questions.
just like, I'm more like
try to catch a bitch. type
Very
of shit.
observant.
Oh,
very observant.
If I caught like one of my girls like friends just staring at me the whole time, just like eyeing me, that would.
Because if you can put up
It's
with that, then you're
scary.
worthy.
It's very
scary,
scary.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just hate when guys are like, oh, I'm dating your best friend, so you should be best friends with me. Or like, you should like me just because she likes me. And I'm like, fuck that.
Oh.
Like, you have to fucking work for this.
Yeah, no,
This.
you do it.
Me, I'm like,
it
hi,
is.
my God, so nice to meet you.
It
I'm
is
like-
work. It is work.
But some friends say they hate that about me. So I'm like, okay, I need to work on that.
It might be a red flag.
my own red flag.
But there needs to be a friend like that though.
What color flag is it if a guy tells you that you're the only ex his wife likes?
I'm so confused. Like,
Yeah.
So this means you're married and you're talking to your ex, telling her that your wife currently likes red. Why
no,
the fuck are you
yeah,
talking to
why,
her?
there should be no conversations like that. Wait, why is he with her? Why is he with her? This sounds so situational. I really want to hear about this.
Yeah.
That's so specific, Alisha. Everyone listening, like, what the fuck?
Put a finger down.
5 minutes long. Put a finger down if you've ever had a.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
just me? Okay, that was all.
All right. Okay. Well, we'll get into that.
We will.
I mean, already I know your situation. In general, that one was a red flag. But also,
We're
that
talking-
means he is speaking ill of other women that were not you. And I don't like that either.
You're so fucking right.
Where's that American flag? Hate you.
Very good.
Got him. If you're watching.
I have so many in here, so I want to make sure I get a good one.
Ooh, he.
Buys fake jewelry / fake designer.
Save that coin.
I'm with that.
You like it?
Yeah.
I will say if they're flaunting it like it's real,
Right,
that's a
I
red
mean,
flag.
if you're wearing a Gucci shirt or Gucci jacket, you're not wearing it as a fake. You're flaunting it as a real one.
I respect the people that wear that Gucci, but it's Gucci or something, and it's like clearly fake. It's like, I like that. That's cool. You know it's fake, and you want everybody to know that it's fake too, but like,
Right.
you know? I get that. You know, it's...
I think lying about it is the red flag.
Yeah,
For
lying about it is a big
there
red
are those
flag.
people
Yeah.
who are like,
Right.
yeah,
That's
it's real.
true.
And I'm like, no, it's not. It's fine. Anytime I get a compliment on my fake shirt, I'm like, oh my God, I'll send you the link. It's so
Yeah.
cheap.
Yeah, be
Yeah.
open about
Yeah,
it.
For
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, yellow
Good,
flag.
good.
Yellow
That's
flag.
good.
We always end up with the yellow flag, huh?
Someone that uses Apple Music.
Okay. I feel
God.
targeted.
Mariah.
I feel targeted.
Apple
I
Music
feel
user.
targeted.
Red
I'm sorry.
I don't
flags.
think there's
Spotify?
anything
No,
wrong
wait.
with it.
Spotify.
Yeah,
Cal
okay,
loves Apple
Pandora
Music.
user.
There's nothing
Where
wrong
that
with it.
shit high,
Hey, as
bruh.
long as you're listening to music, it doesn't matter what platform you're using.
Pandora, you can
Spotify.
hear the static.
Apple, you can sponsor me.
Don't you like wish at the end of the year you could see what was your most listened to song?
No.
Or your best artist? No, you don't care?
I think it's fun.
Because I know
Okay.
it, like it, no.
Okay.
Not Mariah
No.
texting right now.
She's
Y'all
saying the,
talking about me?
the episode
Keep
is
my name
uploading, y'all.
Out your mouth.
Responding with 100% honesty when a girl asks how she looks.
I mean, the deliver is like everything though. I'm putting up a green flag.
I'm put a green flag too.
But be nice. You
Yeah.
can
yeah,
still,
yeah,
like,
you can't be
okay.
me. But I make sure, like, in order to be honest, you have to be like very blunt, but like in a nice way, right?
Okay, we all have green
I
flags.
think it's, I think it's green for sure.
I think honesty goes a long way.
Agreed.
And like you said, it's in the delivery, how you present it. I think you're always beautiful. However, I think this looks better on you.
You are much more an autumn color.
But if your boyfriend's saying that, then I
Deep
think we've got
winter.
another problem.
That's funny.
Like your color analysis.
No, I
They
don't.
don't
I
get
get it.
I just laugh for the vibe.
The background
to
track.
make
just
us feel included.
I just wanted to feel a part of it.
That was a good one.
When he always has a condom in his wallet.
Ooh.
That was me in high school, but big red flag.
It's pretty wild.
It's Remi. Here's the thing, you
To
nasty.
be fair, most of the people that
Safety?
always have a condom
Safety first.
in their wallet are never
Yes.
using it
No
anyways.
glove, no love.
Here, Remi, here's the thing. You can't, like, having that shit in your wallet, it, like, the amount of deterioration
No,
that
I
shit
know. I was
happens
just kidding.
is
I was-
so unsafe and unhealthy.
I don't think it really matters. Like,
Kinda
he's just manifesting. Let
First
him
of all, if he
manifest.
has a wallet that's big enough to fit a condom into a compartment, red flag.
Get him out of here.
If you can slip a condom.
Why can't someone just like think?
Okay,
But
Zane,
Heath, I would pull mine out in
Zane.
high school, and that shit would, like, it would be so deteriorating.
One of them big ass trifolds. Fucking binder in the back pocket. Absolutely not. Throw it away.
Well, you know, Remi had that shit on her person.
She kept them in Pokemon card slips.
Yeah. She had every size just in case.
I'm prepped, baby.
She got the holographic. For you, baby.
Limited edition.
The different flavors. What we want, honey? Grape or strawberry tonight?
No glove, no love.
No glove, no love.
That is funny. When he says the wife.
Like you gotta talk to the wife.
Yeah.
I would never personally say that, but it sounds like they're putting it in a
I'm
pedestal.
kind of leaning towards indifferent.
To me, it's like a pedestal, like the wife.
I think it's very degrading.
I think it's degrading too, but I could see. That's why I'm yellow. I could see it either being like, oh, the wife said this.
It's always in a negative way.
Yeah.
It's never.
You're right. I'm red.
It's
Oh, well, you see, that's not fair. You didn't say it was in a negative way. Yeah,
I
you
guess
just say the
No,
wife
but if
in a
you're
negative
referring
way.
to your wife as the wife, that alone in itself is negative.
What about my beautiful, perfect angel of a wife?
Well, that is also totally
Well,
completely different.
Well, if you hear it from a girl's perspective and they say, gotta ask the husband first.
there's a connotation to it. So if you're saying I have to ask the husband first, you're meaning it's not up to me. I got to ask the husband first.
You're meaning it in a negative way. So if you're saying a negative way, obviously it's a red flag.
Listen to this though. Yeah, I have to ask my husband first. Yeah, I have to ask the husband first.
They sound the same to me.
I think it sounds completely different.
I think it's a red flag.
Interesting.
I think just use their name.
Yes. Like if any of my guy friends are like, yeah, I got to go home. I got to go see the wife. I'd be like,
Yeah.
that was weird.
I feel like when I hear the words, the wife, the phrase, I feel like it's like a,
I gotta ask.
yeah, one big
seems like
exhale while saying it.
Yeah.
I've never seen it as a negative thing until now, because now I'm like, wait, I don't know.
Because I've heard it both positive and negative ways.
It seems complainy.
It also seems like you're like blaming them, or you know,
Yeah.
putting a lot of
Yeah.
like putting a lot of responsibility on
Maybe
the other
we should
person.
listen.
I don't want to
the other
leave,
ones.
but you know,
The wife. Yeah, that's a red for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's like the way you say it, obviously.
Okay, say it in a nice way, because that's why I was yellow too. I could imagine it being in like, oh, the wife wants this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it depends.
It's your wife.
My wife
It's
would
not-
like this. The
That's
wife.
my wife.
Yeah. Okay, I see that.
Comment below what you think.
I get it though. I get your
I'm going yellow
stance.
still. I feel
Okay.
like there's some situations I'd
Yeah.
be fine with it.
Oh, I like this one. Okay. Let's say you go on a date
Okay.
and the person says they don't have social media. What are our thoughts on them not having social media? You think, wow.
Well, okay.
Okay, Alisha thinks red flag.
I
I think
think
yellow.
it depending on the person. They have to have a certain personality.
Situational.
Yeah, because the personality says a lot about them.
It could either be a very, very hard green or a very, very hard red.
Red,
And that's
yeah.
the thing. Like they could be like,
Tinder swindler type
Exactly.
situation.
or like just so far from removed and don't care about social media at all.
Or
and think
condescending about social media stuff too. You know what I mean? Like, you have a TikTok? Like I'm
Cute.
better than you. 'Cause I don't
For
have
like
TikTok.
an like for like, you know, one of us to have like a significant other that doesn't or hates social media could be a big problem in the relationship. So for us it'd be really bad, but like I can see a lot. Social media is terrible now.
horrible.
You know what I mean? So I would get if somebody just wants to be us away from that. I get it. 'Cause it's really
my
toxic.
brother doesn't have an Instagram or anything. And it's like,
And he's a good guy.
yeah, he just doesn't care.
Yeah.
Which I believe that's the case sometimes, but I have read up because I clearly am judgmental. I assume you have a family. Like I'm like, if I'm talking to someone and they don't have social media, I'm like, where's your family? Like, what the
Interesting
fuck? So in
take.
my head, you are guilty until proven innocent. Like,
You're saying that they don't have a family?
Like,
no, like he has a
secret
wife
family.
and kids.
Oh,
and if he tells me he doesn't have
he's
social media, I'm
hiding.
like, what are you
Okay.
hiding? So to me, but again, I'm the scary
Or
friend.
you've
so
been,
I'm like,
you've
what
been
are you
caught
hiding?
too many times, like talking to other girls on social media where you just
So you
delete
just-
it.
But my head
to get
just
rid of
goes
that.
that way. I'm like, okay, so
I
I don't
get
trust
it.
you. But like, it could be a very good green thing. Like it could be fine, but in my head, it's red until it's green. You know?
Honestly, to me, it's nice. You don't have to work. Like, you don't have to see what I post. Cringy shit.
You're like a guilty until proven innocent kind
Yes.
of person.
With that, yes, 1,000%.
Okay, you
okay.
judicial
She said
sister.
she for the people. Yes. Fuck the system.
Book them.
Okay, that was good.
That's
Good
just
job.
so fun.
And I love that we actually hear each other out and like, okay, I could see what you mean by that.
Open floor, no judgment.
All right, you ready?
Mm.
The person you're dating does not have a friend group of their own.
I'm going
So
red.
like no friends at all.
Yeah, like a bit like a loner, which you know, there's a lot of people in this world that like don't have a friend group, but it can be, it's a. I'm gonna do red flag, and it's not good.
Orange.
It's not good that I'm doing this. I feel like it's very
No,
what's the word?
I think there's a difference between like the way that that's worded. It could be like they don't have a friend group, or like meaning their friend group is now your friend group, like they're just a part of your friend group, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is good in a sense of, you know, if it's a long relationship, all your friends become all of your friends.
and then there's a breakup, and then you lose. Is that what you're saying?
Well, just like I think about like Mariah and I, like our friends are our friends.
Yeah.
Right. We all have
Yeah.
one giant big friend group.
Uh-huh.
Like there's no group that I go hang out with that she doesn't know or that I'm.
Oh, I think
You
that's
know
so
what I mean?
different.
Like,
Yeah, that's but the prompt is the person you're dating does not have a friend group of their own in that situation.
That means they're
What's
they're
the
like
flag?
loners, no friends.
Yeah.
I feel like I've known both situations where I've known a girl who she was in a long-term relationship. They broke up. So then she stopped hanging out with all of her friends who were the friends with the ex. So then she was like, fuck, I have no friends now. So I wouldn't think
past
she...
trauma.
Yes,
That's
I wouldn't...
trauma.
But I wouldn't think that'd be a red flag because, like, she wasn't a red flag. But I also am like, oh, can you not keep friends? That's my flag in it.
Yeah.
Or if
yeah, it
you
is.
swap best friends every 3 months.
Same
red
idea. Like, you
flag.
can't keep, you know.
Yeah.
I think to me, it's more of like that's a good, like what you said with, she can't keep, she can't keep friends. Yes. But also it's like, I feel like it's a balance too. It's like you want the significant other, the person you're dating to have kind of their own.
Like, you feel
before
responsible?
Before it starts. I think it's like it kind of.
But what
Am I
if
the
they
toxic
just
one?
No,
they just moved and they
That's-
don't have friends, or what if
that's
they
the
like
other-
to be
That's
alone?
situation. Oh my god, that's situation.
I know. I'm sorry.
That's why you can't really like look at everything as like from the cover because you have to think about like the
You
situation.
can't
and
judge
everything.
a book by its
So
cover.
let's toss out these red and green flags.
We should
because
toss
I
out the
think
yellow.
Everything is
situational.
situational. You're right. You're
Everything
right.
is situational.
Okay, okay. Overall,
But yeah.
I am going red.
I would
Like,
say overall,
Red.
yeah.
I would be like, why?
I'm more red.
Y'all flip quick. Okay. All right, that was mine.
Okay, we're also going to go through our individual red flags that we have about ourselves.
Juicy.
We're just going to kind of rapid fire it. I'm just going to list them all. And then this is me being vulnerable. This is me opening up. So take that.
And we'll collectively raise our flags for everything you're saying.
Okay, so one of my red flags is that I have flavor of the month syndrome. If you don't know what that is, I change my mind about things very frequently, of things that I get obsessive with. So one month it might be fishing, and then I go buy a fishing pole, and I'm like, I am with this.
Literally
Then the
me.
next month, I'm like, I'll be into something else, and then that I get like super obsessive over, and I kind of like, I like finding new hobbies and things like that. It's
That's
okay.
good. That's
Just
good.
Alicia and I just had this conversation. We do the
Yeah.
same thing. And like when we get this hyperfixation,
We buy
you
it
need
all.
everything that you
Yeah,
could
yeah, yeah.
possibly need for that.
Yeah.
I want to buy a
Knitting?
sewing machine.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
You'd
my
be like,
newest one.
I'm gonna pick up knitting, and then you just go buy the whole rig. You're buying yarn. You're doing all this,
Yep.
and then it's like next month you'd be like, what else could I try?
I will pick it up again, like annually though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like it'll come back, but I feel the same way.
You see, I'm so close with that where I'm obsessed with it. I get everything for it and I don't touch it. And then I'm on to the next thing. So I buy everything
Flavor of the
and it
month.
sits in my closet and I don't
Which,
use it.
If you don't even do it, that's a red flag.
That's a red flag.
Okay.
That is,
Hey, as long as you return it.
that's a financial problem that you have.
Yeah.
That's
As long
me.
as you return them.
I have a very, very difficult time waking up in the morning unless it's for something fun that I'm excited to go to.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean,
that-
I love my sleep.
relatable,
That is-
dude.
Wow.
This is a
I'm
red
going to look horrible
flag.
next to you.
I have a really bad time like waking up.
That's the
Yeah,
human
hey.
experience.
But if it's like, hey, we're going fishing at 4 a.m, boy,
That's the same thing.
Okay.
Same
Baby,
way.
that is, you have a downslip of depression and that's okay. We all have it.
okay, here we go. We might get a couple different flags on this one.
Okay.
Ooh.
I prepare for the end of the world.
I mean,
It can happen.
I'm gonna give you a red
It's a
flag
little
for that one.
icky.
It
Like,
can happen.
How prepared are we? Like you have an earthquake kit, or you have like
I
a
have
dungeon
6
of
months
shit?
worth of food in my garage.
so I do too because
Smart.
my parents
Water.
sent me them.
Okay, that's good.
I'm gonna give you yellow for that.
Stockpiling other
And you know what?
supplies.
If there's ever a zombie apocalypse, I'll know who to go to.
Guys, here's
He's
the
not
thing.
gonna share.
I'm about to have Heath's side on this. It's crazy that we got these yellow flags up right now because we're forgetting about everything that's happened in the past, and we just think that it just can't happen again.
I don't think it's bad to be over prepared. I don't. I just personally have
Okay.
one earthquake kit and that's it. But
Okay.
I think that's fine.
Okay. Good. I'm glad we don't have a red yet.
Just letting you know that Gucci purse ain't gonna hold you well through a war.
It's fake anyway. I'm just kidding.
When there's nukes coming down to the country, trust me. I'm running over to Heath's house. That's why I have his back on these conversations because I don't want to be. I don't want to be at the front door.
He only backs me up just for
Knowing-
this. Yeah.
Because and everyone's gonna have because when people see that he left me to drive, they're gonna be like, he's had your back. That's been your best friend. And I just want to make sure I have that proof out there.
Premeditated.
Because look, when them nukes start coming down, everybody's on their own. No, you think anybody's gonna have a heart for you? Hell no. But I know Heath's gonna have one for me. Exactly. And I will not be prepared. But you know what?
You agree?
I can be good. I know I can help out. I can help out.
What can you bring to the table?
I can bring in shit. I don't know, but I can definitely bring shit to the table.
You bring those air marshal skills.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Hands up. Yeah, I could be a great like bodyguard. I know that I can protect us. I'd be like,
You know the world's
Yeah.
ending.
I know a lot. I've had a lot of dreams lately. Well, nightmares, I should say, about the world ending.
Okay. Another one of my red flags. I put my phone face down all the time.
That's a
like if I'm at a
that's
restaurant, I always
that's
go
not a
face
red
down.
flag.
A lot of people think that's sketchy.
If I was like
no, that's green flag.
as the significant other, if I felt like you were trying to hide something, that'd be red. But
I just do it so I don't have like alerts popping
Yeah.
up. and I'm, like,
Same.
I
looking
think-
at
and
it.
you're in tune with the conversation.
yeah,
I think it's you could be the most respectful and just like have it in your pocket.
Oh.
I saw somewhere and it made sense. They were saying how your phone on the table, whether it's up or down, it shows that you are waiting for a call or a text and you're not really in the conversation that you're in.
he looked up
the table.
dating tips.
I did.
You saw the same article.
I saw the same thing.
I said I put in what not to do on a date.
I will
And
say,
usually I don't follow it.
putting it in your pocket could also be more sketchy. Like I think putting it down on the table, face down, is
a
good.
little vulnerable.
Yeah, I think it's good. I personally do.
Okay.
Anyway, but yeah, I know a lot of people think that that's a red flag.
You're
so I
a
wanted
horrible,
to include
horrible person. Watch out for Heath, guys.
I know.
Watch your
He's
back.
a sketchy one.
Okay, I feel like that's all I have.
good.
I'm a super conspiracy theorist nut job.
I don't know why that became such a negative thing. I think it's fun. People loved conspiracy theories back then.
I know.
I don't know what flipped.
TikTok.
They're just fun. They've always been fun to me. I
Denver
love
Airport?
conspiracy
Question the
theories.
narrative. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's fun.
Question everything.
Keep asking questions.
Ah, there you go.
All right, that's all I
From
have.
Remi herself. All right.
Should
Yeah,
I
red flags.
Yeah,
Should I read a couple?
yeah, read a couple.
Okay. I hate all melons.
Green fucking flag. Remi, cantaloupe.
Watermelons.
Why
Get
are they
out.
slimy and why are they
Honey, justice for honeydew.
Nope.
That's what I have
watermelon,
to say. When it's ripe.
honeydew,
Honeydew can
cantaloupe.
die.
Mhm.
When it's ripe.
Honeydew can
Bitches.
die.
I'm not talking
Watermelon?
about.
Watermelon alone makes you dead wrong.
I hate watermelon.
When there's a plate of fruit, I never ever go for watermelon, for cantaloupe,
Because
for
they're
melons.
underripe and disgusting. Like, I agree.
It just doesn't it just doesn't feel right.
But when it's ripe.
Pineapple's not a melon, right?
No, I don't think so.
Woo! Thank God, because pineapple is my number one.
I love a
favorite
pineapple.
fruit.
I love a berry. I love quite literally every other fruit than a melon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mango.
Mhm.
Mango.
Mango.
Come on.
Don't even get me started on a mango.
You don't like mango melons?
Melons, big juicy melons.
What the?
I was hoping it was something I didn't know.
So
and then you said
lucky,
it was
lucky. Okay.
No, it's from Austin Powers.
I am allergic to certain foods, but I still eat them.
Green flag
Honestly,
because
cooking with
they're
Remi.
good.
No, it's a red flag.
Good.
Why?
It is my red flag for sure.
It's a red flag. It means that there's one thing in this world you can't have, and you still have no self-control.
I just
That's true.
and
I
you
like
put
to
your
push
body
it.
in harm's way just for the sake of you not being able to control your urges.
I like
that is a.
Heath,
Can
it's,
you
it's
control yourself
alcohol.
around an avocado?
It's avocado.
avocado.
Oh shit.
Oh damn! Is it really avocado?
It's certain species of avocado.
And you're
even know there were
you're
species.
Asian too.
Girl, they don't
They're-
come from Asia.
No, but there's so much shit. There's so like sushi. Are you kidding me?
Oh, I know.
You know what I mean?
I know you're telling
If
me
I can't have avocado in my sushi, I don't want sushi. You know what I mean?
Sushi.
Okay, here's my last one. I leave hair everywhere that I go.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
Yeah, that's the thing. Are you leaving it and picking it up, or are we just like leaving it?
It's just like I shed a lot. Like
You
I'll
what?
like my hair
Oh,
just sheds a lot.
I shot a lot.
I shot a lot.
You know, brushing my hair. I have split ends. I like to pick my hair a lot. So
Hairnet. Get one.
I actually own them. I'll put some on.
Those school cafeteria ladies, they know that.
I
they have a
know.
hairnet. They're always
Well, it's
prepared.
not when I'm cooking. It's just like when I'm brushing my hair or if I'm like,
Shower.
I think
Yeah,
it's I
shower.
think it's fine.
thank you.
I
Brush
mean,
your hair in a hairnet.
All right, I
think
got
as
one
long
of
as
each. I
we're-
got a
we're-
yellow, a green, and a red.
I
Yeah.
think as long as we're clean about it afterwards.
Yeah. That's
true,
I don't
yeah.
think there's an issue.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, I got one. Oh, your
Your own,
red
your
flag, like
own,
your
your
own.
own.
Oh my, I was. Oh fuck. just hit me like everyone's going over them.
Just now, halfway through.
Do you want me to go first?
My red flag, the one off the top of my head. My red flags are I'm a really bad texter.
Yep.
I'm not a good listener.
It took me a long time to not take it personal from either of you.
My red flag is I don't have a solid hobby, and I need to find one.
I think
Pretty
you have
good.
hobbies.
What?
Game of Thrones.
That's not a hobby.
We.
Podcasting is not a hobby. Editing is not a hobby.
We.
But I just feel like that's the only thing that I want to like work on is like something that's business wise.
Okay.
I don't want to work on something that's. I mean, there's times where I do have fun editing. I guess I would say editing is a hobby.
I think it's hard though because we all started doing this as a hobby and then it turned into a job.
Exactly.
You know, so it's like.
Yeah. I like taking photography, but like I'm not gonna waste my time doing that. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to waste my time learning about it, but like I like to imagine myself as a. You know what I mean?
All right. Yeah.
I have a lot of dreams
As
that
you
I don't
should.
that I don't
Pretty
feel
good.
that, but I just don't feel like pursuing.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Zero motivation or desire to do anything.
Bitch, you two. We rocking the same boats.
Okay.
I'm just the sailor, or I'm the captain, you're the sailor.
My red flags.
I got one.
Oh, that I'll get stopped at TSA that I don't look like my passport. I'm a catfish.
What does your passport look like?
No, remember I had that video go viral because
That
I
was
didn't
a
look like my
really-
passport?
Actually,
Oh wait, no,
It
I've
got-
never seen.
It
this
got like
video.
picked up on
It's
like
literally
news
20 million
articles.
views.
Wait,
It happened. I was trying to get back into the country from, I forget where we were.
You're in
and
Turkey.
I was in Turkey and they said I didn't look like my passport.
you made it. You made international news.
I did. I literally did.
You were stuck in a foreign country. I looked at the wrong
Title.
camera. No.
Catfish.
I got to see the passport picture after.
No, I literally
Can we
look
put
like
it
a
up here?
spy. Yeah, I literally look like
Nice.
an international because I had my bangs and I like everyone was like, how did they let you keep your bangs down for the photos? Because normally they make you move them. And I was like, I don't know, they just didn't make me. I'm not gonna lie. I remember getting my pictures in at CVS, and I think the kid had a crush on me because he let me redo it like 6 times, and he kept being like, "Oh, you look really pretty," and I was just like, "Okay." And then apparently you're not supposed to have bangs, so everyone's like, "How did they let you have bangs?" I look like an
Interesting.
international spy on my passport.
The thing is that CVS, they're not that strict over there.
No.
Oh, they are, or they're not.
Well, for passports, there's like guidelines you're supposed to do. I don't know, but that's what I have.
Interesting, and
They
they
don't-
approved you.
I don't look like me, especially when I travel. I look disgusting because I have no makeup, hair.
Damn.
Like I'm
Really
not
funny.
glam. Why the fuck did I get glam for a passport photo? It was the trend.
Wow. So are
It
we
was a
like?
viral thing.
Yeah.
Are we like with a
Yeah,
celebrity?
you knew
there?
the picture. You
International
knew the
criminal?
picture was going to be seen for a very long time. Those passports,
10 years.
exactly.
know.
And you're like, I don't want to
So-
look bad in my passport photo, not realizing that you.
No, I literally look like a spy. Anyways, that's a red flag. My other really big red flag is kind of embarrassing, but I like old salads.
What?
Yeah, that's a red flag for sure.
Like a salad that's been sitting around.
Like if I had a salad today, I would put it in the fridge and I would eat it for lunch tomorrow. And
Like with
Jordan
the
goes,
with the dressing
"Ew."
in it. Like,
You like it soggy?
ew.
Wait,
That's-
what?
That's a
just-
bigger red flag than the passport.
And
disgusting.
Heath, I know she said the next day. I know it's after
it's
a
a
week.
week.
no,
It's
it's
100%
not
a
a
week.
week.
It doesn't last
It is-
that
It's a
long.
day. It's a
Alisha,
day.
you know it's a week.
You know when you have those like bags of lettuce in the fridge and it starts leaking like brown juice?
Ew.
That's what. Oh, that's her favorite part. Like the mold when it gets moldy.
That's really bad.
That's
Yeah.
disgusting, Alicia.
I know.
It's gross.
I know.
You should get help.
I know.
All right, what else you got?
I refer to myself in third person.
Oh God, I know exactly what you mean too. Oh God, why, Alicia?
I
don't know because Alicia likes doing that.
I'll check some of my clothing apps like daily, just as like a video game. Like I'm like, what's new? Like that's
To
bad.
like sell your own clothing or like
no, like I'll go on Revolve and be like, what's new? Like every day. I'll
that's
just,
okay.
Like,
I'm always on
Wait.
like OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, every day.
oh my god, I treat it like a video game. Before bed, I'm like, gotta check my app.
It's almost like to me, it's another social media.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
Like I scroll through, I'm like,
Wow.
I
what
think it's
pops up in-
a healthier social media than like Instagram
Yeah.
and TikTok and all that. Yeah, absolutely. Green flag.
That's a green flag. Don't worry.
For sure.
wow. And then I also I'll kiss all my gay friends when I'm drunk.
only if they consent and they
Yeah,
like it.
I think it's a green flag. Consent is sexy.
Consent is sexy.
I think we all learned so much about each other. What a fun game.
I also wrote, but this is for all of us, the fact that we have a podcast and we may or may not talk about people on it. Like if I was someone dating me, I'd be like, she has a podcast.
Oh. being a podcaster is a red
Yeah.
flag.
It 100%.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching, tuning in.
If you made it to the end, comment below your own red flag.
Yeah. If you made it to the end, comment the red flag emoji.
Ooh.
Thank you so much for tuning into another episode of Basically Unfiltered.
We love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
Peace.